Thanks, Cathaoirleach. The symbolism of this bill coming before the Dáil the day after the 75th anniversary of Nakba is a reminder of the long and ongoing suffering of the Palestinian people and the failure of the international community to deliver justice. The bill is designed to compel the Irish Strategic Investment Fund to divest itself of all current assets and prohibit future investments in any companies operating in the illegal Israeli settlements, which are included on the UN database of companies which operate within the illegal Israeli settlements. These settlements in the occupied Palestinian territories, their maintenance and expansion are illegal under international law and constitute acts which incur individual criminal liability as war crimes and crimes against humanity under the Rome Statute of the International Criminal Court. We should also recall the commitment by this Dáil on the 25th of May 2021 when it adopted a historic Sinn Féin motion on de facto annexation, pledging to focus its efforts on bringing an end to the illegal settlement activity. Speaking for the government, then Minister for Foreign Affairs Simon Coveney stated, "The scale, pace and strategic nature of Israel's actions on settlements, demolitions and evictions is de facto annexation. The motion signals our concern at undermining prospects for peace and the two-state solution." It declared it sent a clear signal of the depth of feeling across Ireland. However, 2 years on, and the state is still trading with and investing public monies through ISAF in illegal settlement enterprises in contravention of international law. This means that Ireland is profiteering on the back of Israeli war crimes. I've no doubt that the current depth of feeling in Ireland is one of simply being appalled and outraged at the revelation that the Irish government has made taxpayers stakeholders in war crimes. Ireland is profiteering at the expense of peace and justice when the Irish government stated position is to support a two-state solution, which is being eroded on a daily basis by settlement expansion. The government are hypocritically undermining its own declared position. Already this year, Israel has greenlit more settlement expansion, fast-tracking a bill for 7,000 new settlement units in the E1 area, which will lead to a complete fragmentation of the West Bank, to sit alongside the 700,000 colonial settlers in the 300 settlements in the West Bank and East Jerusalem. The UN Human Rights Council, which published the database of 112 companies to which the bill refers to, passed Resolution 3136, which obligates all states to desist from recognising or assisting in actions that enable the expansion of the illegal settlements. Of the 9 companies in which ISAF has invested Irish taxpayers' money, it is important to note that this includes 4 Israeli banks. The 4 Israeli banks that the Irish state are shareholders in are on the UN database due to the provision of services and utilities supporting the maintenance and existence of these settlements, and banking and financial operations helping to develop, expand or maintain settlements and their activities, including loans for housing and the development of businesses. As evidenced by a growing body of legal experts, human rights organisations and UN experts, settlements are a key component of Israel's apartheid regime over the Palestinian people. Former UN Special Rapporteur Professor Michael Link stated that Israel has imposed upon Palestine an apartheid reality in a post-apartheid world. According to the current Taoiseach, or Taoiseach, and Minister for Foreign Affairs Micheál Martin, settlements are illegal under international law, and Israel must not make any provision to advance settlement, authorisation and development. Given his statement, given the government's stance on illegal settlements, how can the government parties offer anything but full support for this bill? The facts speak for themselves. The government are fully aware of the reality of the choice they must make here today. The bill reflects a sovereign decision for the government to make. It cannot attempt to go to ground hiding behind the fig leaf of EU trade rules as it has attempted to do in the past in relation to the Occupied Territories Bill. Does this Dáil do what is right, or does it allow the situation to continue where the state has made the Irish taxpayer complicit in supporting the existence and expansion of illegal Israeli settlements in the occupied Palestinian territories? And I'll conclude, there is a real imbalance between the government's stated political position and the economic position evident through the ISIF investments, and this legislation gives an opportunity to rectify the wrongdoing and adopt a principled position which is consistent with the universal implementation of international law.
Thank you, Dr. Brady.